Roller coaster ride of shutdowns and reopenings, leaving people exhausted, anxious. It's really taking a toll on our mental well-being as we worry about what comes next. Let's talk about the effects and, in fact, how we can cope a little better. Therapist Natasha Sinney joining us. Good morning. Good to see you.
Good morning.
You know, the sun is shining. It's looking great. Love to go to a patio. Of course, that can't happen. I'd love to grab a coffee and sit down in the Byward Market. They've removed the furniture. A lot of people are experiencing and reacting differently to what this pandemic means. Run through those emotions and what is considered, normal right now, I guess.
I think any emotion you're experiencing right now can be determined as normal. People are frustrated, they're angry, they feel let down. I mean, I'm not saying that, our government's worked so hard, but people feel so let down. Some people are very desperate and worried about losing their homes because they're shut down again. I was talking with someone who both her and her spouse have lost their jobs.
Wow.
And if it wasn't for the food bank, they said they'd be really in bad shape. So anything you're feeling right now is normal. But I want to emphasize, if you are really desperate, if you're feeling suicidal, please reach out right away to your family doctor because we don't want to lose any more people to the pandemic.
How do we set aside the financial issue here and we see the emotion? And at what point do you say, I need help?
If you're not functioning.
Okay.
And if not functioning means if you're really feeling anxious for more than 2 weeks, and that really is the time span. If you are not feeling good for 2 weeks, you're feeling depressed. If you have thoughts of killing yourself and made a plan to kill yourself, definitely please call 911, visit your family doctor, go to emergency immediately. If you're not getting out of bed, if you're sleeping, you're irritable, you're cranky, and I'm going to put in also, if you are drinking too much alcohol or abusing any type of form of medication, whether it's legal marijuana or your prescription medication or any street drug, please reach out for help because we do want to help people and therapists are there to help you. There is support for you, but you have to call us, please.
All right, let's talk about the couple you were talking to. They both lost their jobs. They're now both at home. They're feeling anxious. That takes a toll on a relationship. A lot of relationships are being tested right now. What advice can you give to people who are not doing well?
It is hang in there, talk to people, talk with your spouse. And it's important to know this is not going to last forever. But the fact is, every time we go into a shutdown, we've gotten used to a set of routine. We've gotten used to a set of rules, and they've changed the rules again on us. We have to kind of roll with those punches, but that's really hard to do because we're creatures of habits. Reach out for help. And also, I want you to start doing things for yourself like self-care. It is nice outside. Unless you're told you have to quarantine because you might be at risk of having COVID, go for a walk. Put on your mask, go for a walk. Take the kids out of the house. Realize it's a lot to balance work, if you're working, and homeschooling your children. We can't expect perfection. And this isn't the time to think that you're going to be super mom or super dad. Just get up in the morning and be present with your children.
Yeah, how do you do that?
Take care of yourself. Get enough sleep.
How much do you talk to your kids about what you're experiencing personally versus, the discussion of the pandemic? Do you talk about it's normal for families to be struggling right now?
Yeah, I think, yes, it is. Because, when we're with our kids 24/7, let's be honest, we need a break from them, okay? We all need a break from everybody at times. We all need downtime. And I think it's important. If you have a teenager, you can talk a little bit more with your teenager, but you want to keep it age appropriate. You don't want to worry the kids. The children are getting anxious as well because they see mom and dad are anxious. And you have to reassure your kids, we're going to get through this. This is tough, but we can make sacrifices and we can do it. But don't unload on your children. They're not your therapist. That's adult talk, and keep it for adults only, please.
Family therapist Natasha Sinney. Thank you, Natasha. Appreciate it. Good
You're
to see you.
welcome. Thank you.